We're on air. Hey up guys, Burn Up Culture's back. Let's do this. Fucking welcome, fellow hoarders of plastic shite. Now let's get this fucking chair right. Right, we're good. Let's go. Right, welcome guys, hope you're all well. I'm back in the room, in the games room for this one. Not the garage. Mrs. and daughter have gone out to get a school uniform, so I've got a tiny window of opportunity to get through some of this clobber. I'm knee deep in fucking pickups in here. So again, as usual, or recently, I have split the incoming into two lots again. So I've already got another lot to roll into the next one. The bulk of the next one is going to be big. What I've got off Big Mike. So this, I don't think none of these are from Big Mike. No, they're not, I believe. But it's a nice mixed bag again. So we'll just go through what there is. It's all on floor, so I'm going to be leaning down a lot. Apologies for that. Just totally mixed. It's in no particular order really. But we'll start. I've wrote the prices on some of this stuff just to remember. So a couple of three specky games to start off with. Cracking game, Way of the Exploding Fist. On the Ricochet label by Mastertronic. Potentially could be a collecting subset for this going on. There's a couple of Mastertronic sort of variants on the Specky. This the Ricochet one, and then there's the one like with the blue sort of cube on it, sort of thing. So might start going down that route, or maybe the Kicks label, because it's forget it now at the moment with squad whip prices. But yeah, Kicks or maybe Mastertronic stroke Ricochet label. But this is a very, very good game. In the vein of international karate. You just sort of look like a one-on-one fighter, but it's brilliant. Really good. Really controls well. So happy to get that. Peanuts, £2.50. Free postage and packing. Can't complain at that. Another cracking game. This was $2.99 with free postage on the Kicks label, and it's the fabulous Road Blasters. Love this game, and it's a cracking sort of port of the arcade on the Specky. Probably one of the best, to be fair. Brilliant. You can play this for ages as well. It's not too difficult. It's quite a lenient sort of difficulty level. It's really good, really playable. Good graphics, really fast, brilliant sort of shooter racer game is this. You'll have all played it, I'm sure, but yeah, well worth getting. But yeah, this is the sort of Kicks level we're talking about as well. So there's a lot of games on this. Quite a few pricey ones creeping up on this, I've noticed already as well. So maybe one to keep an eye on. I think it might be they do a Street Fighter 2. Is it on Kicks? And that's well pricey. So that's that. The next one, this was $2.99 plus £3.50 postage and packing. I've wanted this for a while. I think this was originally developed on the 16K Spectrum, and it's Halls of the Things. Great little sort of simplistic, not 3D. I want to say 3D fucking dungeon crawler. No, it's not. It's like a top-down dungeon crawler, but it's really, really good. Very simple, but really good. However, it came with so it's like a reversible cover. The instructions is on the back side of the cover, on the reverse side, and it had a lovely little Selfridges £6.50 from Selfridges, and which is a lovely little touch. The problem is it don't load. I'm gutted, but it's that good. The clamshell case, it said untested, so I ain't got a leg to stand on really, but it's quite. It's not rare by any stretch whatsoever, but it's sort of, there's not many copies where it's in this clamshell. So I'm going to keep it. I don't know what, I think the tapes had it, to be honest. I might try and source another copy of the actual game, but I'll play it on emulation quite often anyway downstairs. So, but it's nice just to have the box. There ain't many. To be honest, it's probably about the third game ever that I've bought that doesn't load on my 128. It could be a 128 compatibility issue. I know there is. Been trying to get find a definitive list of what games won't load on the 128, especially the plus 2B, which mine is the black one. There's a fair few games don't load on that. A lot tend to load on the grey, the original plus 2 grey one, but some don't on this plus 2B, so it may well be that. But it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like as you load it, it just like fail. It gets quieter and quieter as if it's the magnetic sort of thing on the tape just going over age. But never mind. I'm not too gutted. I have got a couple of Master System games next. Let's have a look. So the fantastic. Hang on, this was $10.95 with free P&P. Got this because it was built into my original Mark 1 when I first got it. The one that I got of Mike up there, that has got Safari on as well with the light gun. But mine that I got when I was a kid just had this on, I believe. But what a game! Yeah, I was playing this again last night. It's another one where you can just play for hours. Superb game. Complete with manual, honest copy. You know, not a minter by any stretch, but honest copy. Lovely game. Well happy to have that, and so you know, I mean, where it all started on Master System for me. That so super. So this, obviously, people know that I've got a fondness for NFL and American football, and I saw this on Stuart Tutor's vid, and it was great football. And I think I remember him saying it's not particularly easy to get for a decent price. Cheapest chips in America. To a penny over there, but obviously shipping kills it. So it's just have to bide your time to get an half decent price over here. Don't know how much. I think it was 15 quid all in this. Would have been more than that. It's got a little bit of damage to the cellophane there on the cover. It's complete with manual. Decent manual as well, actually. Plays alright, it's not a bad little game. Pretty tough. quite a tough one. As you know, a lot of these older sporting games are. But yeah, quite enjoyable. Nice little game. Yeah, I spent a fair bit of time on that. So it's a nice little game to have in collection. Love American football. Love all things American football. So that was good to have in. Next, we have a gift from my good friend Clayton from Clayton Graphics. So he knew that I'd started collecting for the Dreamcast. I ain't got too many games yet, but we'll get there slowly. Chip away at them. But he sent some backup disc, shall we say. He sent me a note as well, which I'll read out. Just get rid of these little post-its. Ugh. So the note reads, put them on there, see if we can do that. Put them down. Here you go, Mark. At least you can try out these without having to spend on them first. I know you have Dead or Alive 2. Have you played it? Yes. Yet? Haha. I have played it. And I told him I wasn't overly impressed with it, Clayton. I'm really sorry. I know you absolutely love it, but I'll give it another go, mate. I'll give it another go for you. Admittedly, I didn't spend a right lot of time on it. So he sent a spare copy of that in case I needed it. Plus, I've only just watched your latest drunk garage video. Yes, I was very drunk. I'm not drinking today because I'm going out later to get drunk. So I'm not drinking. And so you picked up Capcom vs SNK on the PS1, but this Dreamcast version is no doubt way better. Okay, well, it may well be, mate. I will give it a bash and I will let you know in due course. I've tested all the game discs and they work fine and all boot up in glorious VGA, so look great. Take it easy and long live the motherfucking retro, Clayt. Thank you so much, mate. That is a brilliant little note there. And the first one, what I saw, I thought it was a bloody original at first, and I thought, no, man, no. Fucking Cannon Spike. I think this one was, what did I read on? Oh, so it's like a sample. It must be a sample disc. Don't think the I don't know where it's from then, to be honest. So maybe it's not a copy stroke, you know, backup. I don't know. Some sort of sample. I must admit that it looks pretty kosher, to be fair. Don't know where it come about these, but thanks for that, mate. Very super. One of the serious big hitters on the Dreamcast, I know. So I'll give it a bash. We have got the said Capcom vs SNK Millennium Collection. We've got Border Down and Ikagura. Ikagura, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, but I don't know if that's a couple of games then. I'm not familiar with it, to be honest. I'm not even familiar with most Dreamcast titles. We've got Zero Gunner 2. We've got Mars Matrix. We've got the Sega Driving Collection. Gunbird 2, I had that on PS2. That is a good game. Zombie Revenge. Tech Romancer. Street Fighter 3. Marvel vs Capcom. Power Stone 2. And Rez. I also had that on PS2. That's a good. So clearly some pretty decent titles in there. So I will be looking forward to giving them a bash, Clayton. And thank you so much, mate. It's always nice to receive gifts through like that. So is that 2 videos on top of that bloody gift? That's super. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic, mate. If we ever get to another event, I'll certainly buy you a couple of pints, mate, for sure. Right, this next one was something that was ordered months ago. Certainly beginning of year. Someone had mentioned it and put something up on one of the groups, and I thought it were a pre-order on Amazon. I thought I'll give it a bash. I mean, handhelds are not really my bag. I've got Lynx and Game Boy, and that is it. I've owned plenty over years, but they're not really my thing, if I'm being honest. Not me. A lot of people, it is like the go-to. You know, they will play them like, but they're not really my thing. That's just pure nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I'll gladly play on Game Boy, playing Tetris and stuff, or Mario Land, but they're not. Yeah, but this, yeah. So it were a bit of a combination, really. So it were nostalgia for the Transformers, and also just nostalgia in general, I guess. And I can't remember how much they weren't particularly expensive, 15, 20 quid, but I thought I'd just go for it. And it's the Tiger handheld Transformers. So it must be, yeah. So they've called it. I don't know if it's a generation 2 of, so meaning the new version, or they did a sort of a rethinking of it before this, and this is the generation 2 of that. I'm not sure, but it's very nice. It'll probably stay sealed in box, if I'm honest. I'm probably not going to open it. It's purely a shelf piece again. I know the original ones are quite sought after if they're in good condition. Seen some go for a pretty penny, but nice to have nonetheless. Really happy to get it, and I think they did actually sell out. When I looked, I couldn't even see any anymore. Maybe I think someone said it might have been America only or something. Fuck knows. It was months ago. Anyway, it just landed through post. There'd been big delays on it from when original ship date was, and it just turned up. So yeah, chuffed. I'll have that in the collection. Thank you all. And now the next lot is PS1. So various stuff. Various games here, double cases, a bit of all sorts in here. So we'll just whiz through these. So this one again was off the back of what one Stuart had mentioned. I thought I had a look at it and it looked like a decent game, so I thought, yeah, I'll give it a cheap game. So this was $5.95 with free P&P. It's Crime Killer. And I got it for £6. Although, I mean, it's a low title, so it's SLES00954, so it's in the thousands anyway. That'll be the reason why I got it when I looked at it. But bit of Brucey bonus, you get the soundtrack disc as well, in cracking condition. It came through super quick as well, well packed, really well packed. So yeah, it's a good game. I was playing it last night. It's like almost like a 3D version of Chase HQ, if you like. So you're in a cop car, and it is very much like Chase HQ because they're basically sending you these criminals through to your radio in your car, and you've got to basically track them down, and you're driving through these streets, and it pops up on your map, or you've got to get and just shoot them rather than ram them, just blast them. So yeah, no, enjoyable little game. So yeah, chuffed to have that. Another one knocked off the list. Next one. This was $4.99 with free P&P. Another NFL game, and it's Madden 2001, and it's number SLESO3067. Obviously not in first thousand, but it's an NFL game, so it's out of the rules, the boundary of the rules. So I'll go it anyway. But do you know what? I loaded it up, really wanting to be good on it, and vague memories of playing it way back, and I couldn't. It was just too much going, bit too many. Like a lot of these American football games, modern ones, it's just too complicated with moves and rules, and just it wasn't not as playable as what you want it to do. You just get your ass kicked on it, to be honest. Or maybe it's just me that's totally shit. I'm just probably making excuses, but for a £5, I thought I might as well get it. Decent enough. Graphics are good for PS1 as well. It's quite like getting up there, and it was a late-ish title. But it played fair enough. Maybe it's one of them where I need to plough a lot more time into learn, all these sort of but button combos to get the moves done down pat sort of thing. But yeah, I'll probably revisit it because, like I said, I love American football anyway, so I may well come back to it. This next one was $10.95 with free P&P, and I'd seen this. I got this purely on the cover alone, if I'm honest. I think at some stage Eddie had shown a picture of it, and the cover just jumped out at me. It's not even a low. So this is SLES 02631. So fuck knows why I got it, but mint condition, absolutely mint condition, and it's Wild Rapids. I had high expectations for this. It's okay. So basically, you racing in your kayak or whatever down various rapids across the world, sort of thing. Pretty fast, bit difficult, and also a bit samey. And if I remember, I'd probably give up. Admittedly, probably about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. That's all. But it seemed like the levels were a bit too long. There was something that put me off, just a bit too samey or tricky, or something like that. It wasn't as good as what I was hoping, but hey ho, it's it's a 10 quid game all day long, and it's in real good condition. So definitely keeping it, even if it's just for that cover. Next one, I don't know what price this was. This was seen on Stu's video going way back. It's another sports one, basketball one. I think this is it a 2-on-2 one, this? So it's NBA Jam Extreme, I should say. SLES 00529, so it's in the first 1,000. Didn't get on with this either. Well, I wanted to. The music's good. The music's really good, but I don't know. I don't really dig these 2-on-2 ones, to be honest. I like basketball as a game genre, but nah, not for me. So what's that's advertising there? So that's advertising NFL Quarterback Club 97. That might be another one to look at. But good condition. Apart from, I don't know if you can see it in the light, I'm guessing kid at some stage has decided to colour his even though he's wearing black as the Sonics, he's decided to colour his entire kit in black marker just to reiterate the point. Anyway, not to worry, but I think this were only about a £5. It's not an expensive game, is it? But yeah, we'll be keeping it. Okay, this one I put the price on. I paid 40 quid for this free P&P. First of these all double cases now. There might be, most of them are anyway. So onwards with the double dual case ones. It is Atlantis: The Lost Tales. I think it's about the thought is about its average going rate. Might be even a bit more. I think thinking about it, I think that wasn't a bad price for it. Oh, it's a 3 disc of this. So in good nick. So all 3 discs in pretty good nick. It's a point and click, 3D point and click adventure. Fucking shite. Slow as hell. No, it would one of them where you click, do next screen, click, next screen. No, shite. Can't be doing with them. But that's besides the point, isn't it? It's it's a mid-tier double dual case, and if we're collecting them, we're collecting them. So in the collection it will go. It is number SLES01291. So that's that one. The next one, we've got a Konami. Brilliant game and a sort of addition to the original. So it's Metal Gear Solid Special Missions, SLES02136. It's only a 1 disc of this, and unfortunately it's got a crack on the case. It was this one? No, right. This is the one that got delivered in poor packaging. I was gutted about this. I'm going to have to do a case swap because it was advertised as mint, and it would have been mint condition if the dickhead had put it in decent packaging. Annoying. So you've got the Konami catalogue there, 99 catalogue, and we've got the manual, which is, to be fair, mint. The disc is mint. Apart from this, it was just pure. You could just tell, purely just shit packaging in like one of them cardboard envelopes that I believe CX has started using. Very little protection. It only takes something to get heavy at the sorting centre, and it's crushed. We've got a bit of a hairline crack there as well. I've never actually played this. Obviously, what you do is you boot up your original Metal Gear Solid, and then you put this in, I believe. But I've never actually played it. But by all accounts, it's supposed to be cracking. I know the actual Metal Gear Solid game is anyway, so there's just some submissions of it in it. So chuffed to have that. Don't know, what did I say I paid for that? Did it have a price? I don't think it did. I can't remember how much I paid for that, to be honest. Next one, Tekken 2. Not sure how much I paid either. I think it's in good nick. Just 1 disc in it, this, is it? Yeah, 1 disc. Yeah, it's in really good nick. Don't think I got this off Big Mike, did I? Or did I? This might have found its way in from Big Mike's. Maybe that's why I didn't put a price on it, I don't know. Hate Tekkens, especially these old ones. Yeah, I've never got on with the Tekken game, but I know a lot of people rave about it being, a cracking game and all that, but I just don't like. I don't really like 3D one-on-one fighters, if I'm being honest. They just don't give me 2D one any day. But again, nevertheless, it's in the collection. It is an early one, so it's 00255, SCS 00255. So that's that. Same again. Oh, this is single case. So we've got Tekken 3, SCES 01237. So I must have had this sound floor for ages because I can't even remember how it's coming in the collection. Oh, we've got a knackered box as well. Manual's alright. Let me just check this. No memory of where I've got this from, to be honest. It must have been in eBay. Maybe it was part of a bundle, I don't know. Played it, virtually no difference to number 2, if I'm being honest. Bit of at some stage it was $34.99. Someone's paid for that, and even then it looks like it's been reduced price underneath. Tell you one thing I do want though, just seeing this, and I had it on Buy It Now, and there's not many in this country, and I was watching it, I thought, shall I pull the trigger on it? Really want it, and for some reason I didn't, and sod's law, as it usually goes, the day I come to get it, gone. Fucking bastard. and it's that Namco PS1 arcade stick there. And someone had one for 50 quid, unboxed, but it were in decent condition. And at the moment I can't even find another one in this country, and I don't want, usually going for like 70 or 80, and if they've got box even more. I want to be paying about 40, 50 tops for one of them, but I think it's so cool as well in yellow, and being and you know, like Namco one. So I'm definitely keeping an eye out for one of them. That needs to come into the collection, definitely. Next one, Jewel Caser, the X-Files 4-discer. Don't know how much I paid. I think it were a tenner, if memory serves. SCES 1565. Do you know what? It wasn't actually that bad, this. It's exactly how you imagine it's going to be. You know, them sort of style games. What's the abbreviation? The abbreviation I'm thinking of. My mind's gone blank. Gone totally blank. Let me just clear this up while I think about it. And we'll clear this shit up down here. The room's turned into an absolute tip. It really has. Yeah. I need to get this room sorted again. FMG type game. But it were alright. It were, you know, so it's, you know, you're solving crimes. The only issue I had was, when I've tested it, is it's going to be a game that's going to have serious amount of time put into to do out decent on it, get any sort of distance into the game, and I can't portion that sort of time to it, I'm afraid. But if I'd have had this back in the day, this game, I'd have loved it. I really would, because I did like X-Files, Mulder and Scully, and yeah, I think I would have played this. I'd have had a good serious bash at it. But you never know, might revisit it sometime. But it's in good condition. Like I say, it's only a tenner. So that's another one ticked off the list. As is this. This one is oh yeah, so this is a low one. SLES 00535, and it's Disruptor. I think this will, I ain't got the price for it. I think this were a little bit more. It's about 20 quid. It's about a 20 quid game. It's a 1-discer, complete with manual. Yeah. Let me remind myself of this. So it's a bit like a Doom clone. Yeah, it didn't do much for me. Yeah, I don't mind Doom, but the clones of it, nah, didn't really do up for me. It were more or less, if I'm being honest, I think I was just more or less testing it, but I'd give it about 15 minutes. Then I got to get from point A to point B, I believe, in these towers. We're going up, yeah, so we're going up various levels, but I don't know, I've just sort of fallen out with them type of games these days. It's that crude 3D that, yeah, I don't know. Not for me these days, to be honest. The mother of all shoot 'em ups. But, nevertheless, it's another one. And a couple of staples here, but both double cases. Super early, the original Tomb Raider SLES 0024. Don't need much to be said about this. It's got an airline crack in the back. It's completely manual. This is cheap. I think I got this, you know, for about 6 or 7 quid. It's bloody cheap. I thought it'd have been more than this. Same again, 3D. Nah, I can't be. And I think, as far as I know, apparently I know there's a hell of a lot of people love this game, and you know, they always say, "Oh, get into it, it's great," but I just can't. They're not for me. Each to his own, innit? But nice to have in the collection. And the last one, Destruction Derby 2, SLES 00299. Good game, this. Like Destruction Derby series. Well, yeah, it's only a 1-discer, completely manual. Tell you what it was. These two, it was 15 quid. I think that's what it was. Bought them it was the same seller. off eBay. It was 15 quid for the pair, that were it. Happy to do that, because they were both complete. It's in, like I say, it's in decent condition. And I do like Destruction Derby. So yeah, so with a fair few double cases there. In fact, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there alone. And I've got at least, what we've got, I think there's at least probably the same, if not more, from Big Mike. Need to do his video next. He's sorting me out. So we did that deal there on the floor behind me, and we've also doing a deal, negotiating a Master System deal as well. So he's having a clear out of them as well. So that's going to be in the pipeline. I've got one more pickup to show you. I won't going to even bother showing it, to be honest. I know Dylan will absolutely be screaming at me for not showing it. I'm not going to do an unboxing, guys. I know you probably have a go at me for it, but I'll just show it anyway. So this were ordered off SLG, Strictly Limited Games, fucking hell, forever ago. And I know a lot of people's received it, so they released the Switch version before this. Only just come out, I'm guessing, in last couple of weeks, this on PS4. Massive delays, don't know why, but there always is with their stuff. But it's come through. Like I say, I don't even know what I'm doing with it. I don't know why I bought it. I like this particular game. I'll show you. It's Darius, the Collector's Edition. Collector's Cosmic Edition. I paid a lot for this at the time. I think I was pissed. I'll be pissed. I think it was something daft like 125 quid or 145 quid or something. It's some weight in it. I know you get that, you know, the art book and all that. I don't know what to do with this. I've even reached out to Eddie. I may well flog it on to Eddie. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it yet. You know, he'll probably have more love for it. Give it the love that it deserves. I did enjoy it when, in fact, I think it was me. I played it with Dylan at the Bury Arcade Club, actually, and it is a cracking game. But I don't know. I don't know why I got it. I spent too much on it. Too much on a game. I'll probably shove in the machine once. Fucking machine once. Never to see the light of day again. So that were that. So that, I think we'll leave it at that for now. We've gone through a fair few. We've got, as usual, more in the pipeline. I've had to. Sorry if it seemed rushed. It's just that time's cracking on, and basically I want to get out on Lash. What can I say? You got me. So I hope you enjoyed it though. What I've seen, there's a nice few quirky little bits in there, and thanks again to Clayton. That was super generous, mate, to send them through. Really appreciate that, mate. And I'll leave it at that for now. It's Saturday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I'll check back soon. And as Clayton said, long live the motherfucking retro. Take it easy, guys.